Howdy, dear one. Welcome. This is the Shajuza podcast, and you're listening to Masijuma. I am a psychologist, and here we really say, as within, so without. Chajiuza is from the Swahili proverb, Chema chajiuza, kibaya chajitembeza. And this basically means that when your magnificence on the inside matches that on the outside, then what you desire attracts itself to you automatically. My intention for you as you listen to this podcast is that which is pure within me will ignite that which is pure light, hope, and joy within you, and your purest light shines itself upon the universe. Welcome. Hi, hello, how are you? So the other thing I want to talk about is the fifth principle, and that is honoring your worthiness to receive. So after some point, life usually tests you because it just doesn't give you what you want. It will, first of all, give you a situation so that it helps you gauge your experience and see whether you're ready for what it is that it is preparing you for. So at times life will be hard, and that is where you need the grit, because you're just like, okay, this experience has come my way. What is it trying to teach me? And then honoring that. Another one is that once you transcend that and you're like, okay, I think she's ready for this, I think he is ready for this, then it sends out something else. It sends you opportunities. And like I said, we are a mass of energy, and one of the energy fields that each person has, we have 4 energies that are inherent to our human nature. Every person in this universe has it, and that is the prostitute, the sabotaging energy, which is the saboteur. I hope I'm mentioning it right. And then we have the victim, and then we have the child. And I'm going to talk about the sabotaging energy and the victim energy in relation to this. So you see the way opportunities come, and then you sabotage them in one way or another. They just happen, and then you kind of walk out of them, or think they're negative, or that negative pattern of thinking comes to you and suddenly it's gone. So what I keep saying is that I had an opportunity to go to Dubai. I had an opportunity to register my company, but I was so afraid, what if I get duped, what if I do this and the other? And I ended up not going, because I was just playing safe, and I was this person is going to guilt trip me, or it's not going to be right. I don't know these people. What if But in life, someone else reminded me it is important to take the risks. It is what sets you apart. And opportunities most of the time require that you take a risk. Yeah, so I was sabotaging my opportunities in one way or another. So it's very important to realize, in what ways am I sabotaging my opportunities? There's this other one where I was supposed to be do website coding, design website code, and I got to a point where I was just no, it's not serving me. I couldn't keep up with the discipline of practicing, and so I left the opportunity go, And another one is when I started writing for a magazine and it wasn't paying me, and I just let it go, So these are just some of the sabotaging opportunities. If I would have kept at it on and on, what I'm learning is that I would have been very far. Or even just sticking to yoga, starting it and then saying, it's all good. And then after some time, it's all blurry, and I can't just wake up and roll out my mat and just do the practices as usual, So honoring the opportunities and your worthiness to receive. One, you might be in a position where you're like, I don't think I'm enough, and I don't think things happen to me, and that is when you get to the victim mentality. I'm not good enough for this. Other people are better than me. Bad things are always happening to me. That even when something good happens, something that is you just like you connotate it because your lens is with negative is your lens is all negative. So you see every experience through a negative lens. So you're just like, other people are better than me. I think good things are always happening to them. When I get something good, it doesn't always go as planned. Yeah, and at that time, maybe you have sabotaged that opportunity, Maybe you have called it into fruition and it has come to you, but you have not acknowledged it. Or at times it comes to you and there's fear that you're going to lose it, and once that energy comes to you and there's fear, then obviously you're going to do it to lose it. So in what ways, you need to ask yourself, in what ways am I sabotaging what I really desire? In what ways am I acting as a victim? In what ways am I acting in fear instead of faith? Because what you really want is once an idea and it's once a thought. What makes it into reality, what waters the seed, because now you've planted the seed, is faith. And then something else, what the manure is, just trusting the process. So don't plant a seed, put it in the ground, then keep unearthing it to see, has it started growing? No, you give it time so that it grows. And that is honoring your worthiness to receive. Yeah? Trusting the process, knowing that you're important enough to get that which you really want, and working towards that moment when it's like being prepared, and when it comes, believing that it's yours and it's going to work. Thank you for listening. I love you. Love and light, hope and joy, peace. Have a beautiful day. If you found this podcast meaningful to you, please consider subscribing and sharing on as many platforms as you can. You can also follow us on Facebook at Churchyosa and on Instagram at Churchyosa. Our website is churchyosa.com, and we have a book on Amazon called Do You Know That You Run the World, and a blog called Honey, This Is Real Talk, where we make it real. All the details are found on the description box. Please consider walking this journey with us. Love and light, hope and joy. Peace. Bye.